In the next few minutes, I'm going to talk about the little nuances that make Shopify a way better choice if you're selling physical products online. Don't go with Squarespace. I had my Squarespace store and I recently migrated to Shopify. The biggest difference between Shopify and Squarespace is that Shopify is a place to sell physical products, period. Whereas Squarespace is a way better choice if you have a personal brand, you're hosting a podcast, you make videos, blog posts, you're booking clients, booking calls. That's the place you want to be. You want to create a beautiful website with Squarespace. And honestly, that's why I chose Squarespace in the first place, was because of the design options they offered right out of the box compared to Shopify. I wanted a beautiful online store, and that's why I went with Squarespace. But then I started figuring out limitations when it comes to e-commerce, and then I started looking at Shopify. For example, when I was trying to integrate the Pinterest tag on Squarespace, I was hitting roadblock after roadblock because I can't access the code of the website on Squarespace. Whereas Shopify is built to sell products. It's built for online advertising. And I can integrate Pinterest tag, Facebook Pixel, Google Analytics in a way that an e-commerce website really needs. With Squarespace, you can integrate the base code, but you can't pull dynamic values like product IDs, cart values, checkout values, and that data is really important for online advertising and retargeting later, making sure your digital marketing campaigns are working, how much you're converting, how much you're not converting, all this stuff that it's important, you can do it on Shopify. And when it comes to the design of the website, you can quickly overcome that by simply buying a premium theme on Shopify. My website today looks just as good as it did with Squarespace, and it converts a lot more because it's a lot more e-commerce friendly. Another big difference that I only noticed after I was already using Shopify for a while is the email integration that Shopify offers compared to Squarespace. With Squarespace, you get 3 free emails, and that's great, and you have abandoned cart emails, which is also great. But with Shopify, you can create kind of like a customer journey when you're sending an email. So for example, if I send a marketing email for my email list, if they open the email, then send this other email 3 weeks later. If they don't open the email, then send this other email 1 week later. And you can keep doing this if-then scenario until you convert or until you're done with your email campaign. But that's really, really beneficial when you can tailor email campaigns based on customer behavior from previous emails that you sent. And Shopify allows you to do that without having to integrate a third-party service, without having to pay for the service unless you have more than 10,000 subscribers, but up to 10,000, you can just create these awesome email campaigns on Shopify. I quickly touched on that, but I think it's worth talking about it again, and it's the e-commerce layout of your website. And also e-commerce add-ons or apps that Shopify offers. It's basically the WordPress plugin or the Squarespace extension, but Shopify, everything's tailored for e-commerce. So when you're talking about the e-commerce layout of the website, everything is designed to convert on the customers. So for example, if you're on the free theme with Shopify, you can add a sliding cart on the side of the screen so the customer can see what's in the cart at all times when they're shopping on your website. That helps convert more customers for sure. You can add a chat with us icon on the bottom so people can message you. You can have apps that do advanced e-commerce SEO so you rank better on Google organically. You can add countdown timers to your product pages if you're running a sale. You can say this sale ends in 7 hours or there's only 3 units left. That kind of FOMO stuff that converts well, paired with email marketing, abandoned carts. Now you see why Shopify is really built to sell products versus just look beautiful. And last but not least, and probably one of the most important points of all, is selling the website. Yes, you can sell your e-commerce store at any time that you wish, and there are services that specialize in selling Shopify stores. Even if you don't go with one of those specialized services, Shopify is just known for being an e-commerce platform, drop shipping, and all that stuff that as soon as you mention Shopify store, People are familiar with it. It has the credibility. Whereas with Squarespace, they're not quite there yet. They might get there. But if you want your website to be acquired, if you want your brand to be acquired, running it on Shopify increases your chances of a quick acquisition in the future. That's for sure. We talked about Squarespace, we talked about Shopify, we can't forget about WordPress. If you want to integrate your WordPress website with an email marketing service like MailChimp and learn how to create abandoned cart emails, just click on the screen over here. I talk you through the process. It's going to help you increase your conversion rate, and I hope to see you in the next video. Stay tuned.